now the latest on the wide world of tropics. Hypo hurricane outlook for June the 26th. So we still, yesterday, of course, we had issues, but even there, we didn't have any tropical cyclones, no tropical depressions that you missed out on, don't worry. But we basically do have something that will be probably visible by the next advisory, which is tomorrow, hopefully. But it looks like that could either, well, actually, yes, it's the Eastern Pacific again. Not even going to say could either. It's literally the Eastern Pacific for another time in a row. So we are tracking 96E to potentially reform in the Atlantic Ocean, depending on if it becomes a tropical cyclone or not. It does look like it might become a brief tropical cyclone in the Eastern Pacific, maybe a tropical depression, but it will emerge into the Atlantic Ocean, and that's how we could potentially see our first named storm of the Atlantic hurricane season. Though we are on a little timer here, we have 4 days until the season ends. A 10% chance for that in the next 2 days, 50% chance in the next 7 days. Sorry, I was trying to remember because it would black out again. And then that other AOI, which I'm pretty sure from what I just saw it, was around the East Coast. It's not expected to develop, 10% chance for it to develop for both. It shouldn't become much, hopefully. So we have the wrong graphic, but I'll just tell you what there is based on what I remember. 95E has a 100% chance of formation. They expect it to become the 4th named storm of the season by tomorrow. 96E, I think, has an 80% chance in the next 7 days. I forgot it's a 2-day chance. I'm pretty sure it was a medium chance, though. And then there was a third AOI with a 20% chance in the next 7 days. Basically going to follow a similar track to 95E. Oh my god, if all of these become tropical storms, we're gonna have 7 named storms before July even really begins. That's just crazy to think about, actually. So the Western Pacific will remain quiet for the rest of June, and so will the North Indian Ocean. It's all quiet in these 2 bases. Western Pacific could reawaken in later portions of July. North Indian Ocean shouldn't expect to see much until at least September. That's when we really could see stuff ramping up in that basin. So the first name up in the North Atlantic, if we get it soon, Andrea. That's formed in the real world somehow, but it still hasn't in the Hypo world, but we're close. Eastern Pacific's waiting for Dahlia. We're also going to have Erick soon, probably as well. And the Central Pacific is for Iona. I'm surprised the Central Pacific's still quiet despite the loads of chaos in the Eastern Pacific. Western Pacific, Orion is next up. Should we see that in July? Or will July just be as stupid as June? We'll have to wait and see. North Indian Ocean is Indra. That's all for today's Hypo Hurricane Outlook. We'll be back tomorrow if nothing happens.